Happy anniversary, sir.
Thank you. All right, good evening, everyone. At this time, I'll call to order the regular scheduled board meeting for the Village of Midlothian, Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, at 7 p.m. Roll call, please. Clerk Moskal.
Trustee Burbatt. Here. Trustee Caveney. Trustee Crowley.
Here.
Trustee Hilly.
Here.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Killily.
Here.
Mayor Lewis.
Here.
You have a quorum, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence for our fallen veterans.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I'll open the floor to public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? Yes, Jean.
A few months ago, I brought up about those scooters, and while sitting out in my driveway talking to John and Dula, lo and behold, a little scooter goes flying past my house, going at least, how fast about? It was fast, about 30 miles an hour, I would venture to say. And then he went the other way, going back southbound and northbound. Now, I know this is a problem for many, many communities because on social media, I see it constantly, people complaining about them. So was anything ever going to be addressed about that? Any ordinances or anything about where they can ride them and who could ride them and what the requirements are to ride them?
So I won't step on Attorney Balda's toes, but I know there's some issues that we've had with, we looked at Oak Forest. Oak Forest ordinance forces the kids off the sidewalk onto the street, which I don't think personally is a good idea.
No, I don't either.
Looking at banning them altogether, but there's
I think that's
handicapped individuals that use electric scooters, not the ones you're talking about, but it would be classified as electric scooters, so we can't ban all electric scooters.
Well, I mean, all right, I understand that, but maybe clarify that, like, medical use scooters wouldn't be included in this, but the others would be. I mean, this guy was, I don't even know how old he was, but I was just sitting there going, what the heck? I mean, if I was backing out of my driveway, I would have hit him.
So,
You know,
and then,
that's how
if you try to
fast-
ban everything except for handicapped individuals, then the person on the scooter we catch, they'll just say that they're handicapped. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, the difficulty comes in defining what is prohibited, but certainly I could research a few ordinances and see what would work for the village.
I mean,
It's the best we can do, yeah.
Someone's gonna get hurt
I-
if they haven't already. You know, I don't know if there were anybody, getting hit and stuff. I think in Posen, there may have been someone hit and was hurt pretty bad. And I think in Oak Forest, there might have been one or two incidents. But, I mean, when this happened, I was just sitting there going, wow. I mean, in no regards to, like if somebody was walking, he would have hit them. Or anybody backing out of their driveway.
If the board desires, I can do that research.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks.
Can I just,
Yes, ma'am. Jula?
I just want to echo what Jean said. I mean, here's what's going to happen if there's nothing done. And I mean, it's not just our community, but it's other communities. They're getting very brave. They're going on main streets. You know, I seen on Central coming up to the turnpike, the kid, it was a kid, was on the scooter on Central, crossed over onto the turnpike and just drove on the turnpike like he was a car. You know, so if there's nothing in place, there's going to be somebody's going to get hurt. Either an innocent person or that person that's on the scooter, because it's bad. It's everywhere. They're just everywhere. I mean, myself, I agree. When I was at Jean's, it was terrible. I mean, this just, yeah. So
Okay.
I just wanted to chime in.
Clarify scooter. It's not a four-wheel bike, it's a two-wheel bike. It's an electric.
Right, so there you start
They
to,
go on from there, then they got the little gas
Right.
ones, and it just goes on and on.
so that's how you,
If
the
they're not
wording,
street legal, they shouldn't be out there, that's my opinion.
the wording has to be very specific to
Yes.
cover everything.
So,
Somebody in a wheelchair, electric wheelchair, and it's totally, it
Okay,
is what it is.
all right, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, then I will close the floor to public comment and move on to tonight's consent agenda. On tonight's consent agenda, number 1, approval of Motorola body camera contract in the amount of $304,372. Number 2, approval of the July 2024 Administration Department monthly report. Number 3, approval of the July 2024 Fire Department monthly report. Number 4, approval of the July 2024 Police Department monthly report. Number 5, approval of the July 2024 Public Works Department monthly report. Number 6, approval of the July 2024 Treasurer's monthly report. Number 7, approval of the August 7th, 2024 committee meeting minutes. Number 8, approval of the August 7th, 2024 closed session meeting minutes. Number 9, approval of the August 14th, 2024 board meeting minutes. And number 10, approval of the list of bills. Is there any item any trustee would like off of tonight's consent agenda? Hearing no dissension, I'm looking for a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda as read.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please, Clerk Moscow.
Trustee Johnson?
Aye.
Trustee Crowley?
Aye.
Trustee Burbette?
Aye.
Trustee Hilly?
Aye.
Trustee Killily?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to trustee business, trustee Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing tonight.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Burbette.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Hilly.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Killily.
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Crowley.
Thank you, sir. Just a couple things tonight. First, I sent an email to the board earlier this week. We received our yearly invoice for our grant writer. I was going to have a full grant update, but I'm waiting for a few departments to get the rest of their information to me, and then I will do that. But it is our yearly bill. This is our third year, and we have well exceeded the amount of money we spend in revenue we've received from grants this year alone. So once I have all that department information, I will be sharing it with the board, hopefully by the next board meeting. But I did share that with the board so everyone's aware of it, and I copied Finance Director Redmond on it, if you can make sure that's on the list of bills for next week. And that is all I have this evening, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to department heads, Chief Hotwagner.
Yes, sir, a couple things. We received a check from the State Fire Marshal Office, the amount of $5,426.49 for training. It's the grant they have for reimbursement of training costs and that, so we did get that. It covered 5 classes that guys took throughout the year. And then secondly, we are going to be having a small ceremony on September 11th, which will be next Wednesday board meeting. We won't be here, but it'll be in the morning. We'll put it on our Facebook page for anybody who wants to attend that. And that's all.
Thank you, sir. Chief Delaney.
Nothing this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Did we get Joe back?
Still not here, even though it was supposed to be here there yesterday, today.
And just to be clear out there, the O was not stolen. There was a lot of rumors out there that the O was stolen. It came off during a storm and had to be repaired. So They're gonna get it right this time, right?
I sure hope so.
I kind of like it without Bill.
If you,
It's pretty embarrassing.
Anyways, I won't get started on these vendors.
All that money.
People say it that way anyway, please.
anyways, thank you, sir. Superintendent Kanaka.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Superintendent Sperry.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Engineer Plata.
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to, I got two things. One is on the lead service line open house. We just did that right before this meeting. I thought it went very well. Mailers should have went out to everybody who is within the project area who has lead. There was a snafu that happened with the print shop on that. It should have been corrected the next day. Either way, people should have been notified about it. I talked about it at the last meeting. If you weren't here, you can make it. Feel free to either send emails to me or Superintendent Sperry, call Public Works. I can give out my direct number. We'll get your questions answered if you weren't able to make it. And then the project area should be somewhere on the website so that you can look up your own house and see if you have lead or not. Second thing is at the next meeting, we should be awarding a small water main project that we're gonna open bids for next week. And that's all I have.
Thank you. And I concur, the open house this evening went very well. You guys did a great job. Thanks, Joe and Ty for being there, and Mo from Cal City Plumbing.
That was correct.
Thought it went well. Thought it was. Okay, thank you. Deputy Clerk Harris.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Director Redmond.
Just one item there. I'd like to thank all the staff and their comments that had come out yesterday to wellness screening. It was a great success, good participation, and we look forward to the next one. And by the way, the test results have already come back, so the employees should already have that.
How many showed up?
25.
Okay, nice. All right, thank you, ma'am. Attorney Valdez.
The village bargaining agreement negotiating teams will be busy on the 6th, negotiating the public works contract, as well as on the 11th of September, having the initial negotiations for the initial civilian police union. That will be on the 11th, so that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. I have nothing except to wish my beautiful wife, Lori, a happy 31st anniversary. So, looking forward to that. 31 years of blissful marriage. Looking forward to many, many more. So, that's all I have. Clerk Moskowitz.
I have two quick things. One, a block party request for Saturday, September 14th for the 140-800 block of Kildare from 1 to 10 p.m. It is signed by 3 residents. Does anyone have any concerns, especially you?
I have no concerns.
Since it's your block? No? Okay.
Can I ask the question? Was I invited?
It does say on name of position of public official to be invited TBD with a smiley face. So maybe they're considering whether or not to invite you.
That's my initials.
We will send them a letter advising them the request is approved. And I will also, I want to echo Finance Director Redmond's comments. I attended the wellness screening yesterday and it was very well done. So thank you for doing that. That's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Seeing there's no further business coming before the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you.